Danny?
Sorry, boss.
First world problems, Danny. Besides, I've been well taken care of.
It's gone in your favour then?
That's one way to put it. I should be okay for a year or so.
Well, like you once said, winners and losers, eh?
Yeah, well, listen. One thing I will say about the company is they've got a good track record for appointing the right people.
Aye, maybe. Seems a bit like we're moving in the wrong direction.
Listen, the branch closure's been difficult for everybody, yeah? Okay? But look on the bright side, you've still got your job. Okay?
Seems a bit short term to me.
Well, when are the interviews?
Friday, I think.
You think? I take it you didn't apply.
You joke?
What? The amount of experience you've had in the last couple of years, you might regret that.
My only Fane gets a job.
Right, listen. No need to prolong this, okay?
Do you know, I heard they got a six-figure sum.
Doubt it, man. Well, look, to be fair, with that smug look he had in his face, you never know.
Sure. Good luck to him anyway, man.
What's the verdict anyway? What did the high Heejun have to say?
The high Heejun just stared at me for about 10-15 minutes and started going like with her lips moving and stuff like that and her eyeballs. I didn't really pay attention to what she was saying.
Short calls of the drone.
Yeah, shut that voice, Danny. Yes, Danny. Yeah, she didn't. Yeah.
That and the fact that as soon as she takes off, she instantly crashes into something.
I love how she just floats about with that milk that probably costs more than her house and starts talking about savings.
I'd hate to think about what the leasing that costs.
Beamer.
I'd have one as well if I was her.
Sit in your face because you're an embarrassment, Danny. Beamer. Because the motor.
That was a joke, mate.
That's the joke, Danny. That's the joke.
How was the interview?
I mean, aye. The interview went alright. Like, I knew what I was talking about this time round, but yeah, it was alright.
Do you recognise anyone else that was there?
Apart from that girl from the Livy branch, no, I didn't see anybody else. It was all externals.
Fiona?
Yeah, Fiona, man, yeah.
She's hardly a girl, mate. She's the same age as you. Besides, she's got a kid.
A kid? She's got a kid. I've got a master's in Nordic mythology. Aye, sure, I might still be liking this place, you know. But I'm working on that career path still.
Well, she's got an MBA, so that Donald Trump's your Masters of the Dark Arts.
Whatever, man.
Lose the chippy attitude, mate. It doesn't suit you.
I had a woman for a boss before, actually.
Apart from every girlfriend that you've had.
And you're fine, mother, Danny. I'm joking. Right, okay. Anyway, I'm all up for equality in the workplace and all that stuff anyway.
I suppose so. And another?
Yes, please. Pints. 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 Pints.
She's running late.
To be totally honest, I wouldn't want to drive to Livingston any quicker than what I need to anyway.
I don't mind Livingston. It's clean.
Is that the boss's car?
What, they haven't even given her a new car?
She took a wage cut to go take this job.
I hope you weren't talking about me.
Oh no, I was talking about you.
Stuart, is it?
Yes.
I'm Fiona. Good afternoon.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. Firstly, I'd like to just start off by saying that I'm really looking forward to working with you all. I've heard great things about the three of you, and that's the reason why you're being brought over to my team here at Livingston. I know that you were all loyal to Jim and that the changes might have come around a little too quickly.
Quickly? We only found out about this on... What day is it? Is it Monday?
Well, I do apologise for that, Aidan. The negotiations, they took a bit longer than expected. However, we did manage to secure your jobs and protect your pay and working conditions.
I don't have that on writing.
Okay, I'll get onto HR and I'll find out why the letters haven't been sent out.
We'd appreciate that.
Thanks. Okay, we've got a lot to discuss about the winding down of the Cumbernauld branch and moving you all over here to Livingston. So I thought it'd be best that we got together as a team and we discussed things. Get some input. Yes, Aidan.
I've got a question.
Okay.
It was under my impression that the Knoll branch was more profitable than the Livy branch.
Well, I'm afraid I can't answer that question.
But you do agree that it was more profitable?
The Livingston branch has had a lot of investment over the last 5 years.
I think what Aidan, hold on. I think what he's trying to say is that this seems like a hastily executed hostile takeover.
You're kidding, right? We're part of the same company.
Oh, well, it doesn't feel like it right now. I mean, like, where in the world in Livingston is the High Heejin? She should be here to answer for all this. This?
Okay, like a bit of melodrama, do we? Let's start again, shall we? Does anyone have any other issues they'd wish to raise? Or can I go over these figures with you? Anyone? Okay. We've got a lot to go over, so Aidan, I suggest you take a seat.
I'm cool, amigo.
Aidan, take a seat. And while you're at it, you can kick things off by telling us about the new product that you've been working on, the new intelligent data mining interface that you and the team have been working on. Yeah?
Well, Danny, you had the thing ready about the software.
No, it was Stuart that took the lead in that one.
Stuart.
Oh, right. So imagine you've got a big tall jar, right? It's filled with marbles. But the jar's green, okay? And you've got green marbles, and you've got red marbles, and you've got blue
Stuart, I
marbles.
appreciate, I do know about the interface. Can you just, where are we at?
Alright, so marbles are these little stone balls to start you off. Some of them have got a little string of colour. Occasionally they make them out of glass, which doesn't really make much sense because they're called marbles. You would think it would be marble. Anyway, so the big issue here isn't really what they're made out of, whatever. It's the fact that you just can't see what colour they are. It is basically like, if I don't know, if you said, I'm going to put some rose tinted glasses on, suddenly everything's red, you can't tell what's red, you can't tell what's blue, you can't... Anyway, so what we do is we find these colours, this information about the marbles, and we just kind of reach down on in there and we just pull all the marbles out and then we count them and then we separate them into little piles and we look at each pile and we go, geez, there's a marble, there's a marble, there's a marble, there's a red marble, there's a green marble, there's a blue marble, there's a purple one. Don't know why there's a purple one, shouldn't be a purple one. We're talking
Well, why
about
is there a
different
purple one there?
I don't know exactly, and that's why we have this interface, because we need to find out who's a purple marble. You might be a purple marble, Danny might be a purple marble, Aidan's definitely a purple marble.
What's a purple marble?
Aidan is a purple
Guys,
marble.
enough about purple marbles, right?
Right, okay.
This has been an extremely stressful week.
Innuendo.
I've got another meeting to go to. Can we just please cut to the chase?
Right, well the problem was Jim was a yellow marble. So, the Greeks said that there were 4 elements. There was earth, wind, fire and water, right? But now it's 2016, we've got a new element. We've got earth, wind, fire, water and data. And we need to focus on data. We need to find a way to
Sure.
harness this
I
element.
understand how the interface works, so can you just cut to the chase, please?
Right, okay. Well, basically, what we're trying to do is come up with. Do you know what Greek fire is? It's a fire that can't be put out. It's a fire that burns eternal. It's a fire within hearts, within minds, but mostly physically real. And what we're trying to do is come up with Greek data. Greek data. A data that will never die. A data that we can use
Sure.
to purge
Yeah, that's
our
fine.
enemies.